We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers. San Diego have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Corbin Burns will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before the game. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Wow. So digging in now, Adrian Gonzalez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, Ken Kaminsky.
Coming to the plate now, Ken Kaminsky. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish. Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Matt Cato will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. The 1-0 delivery. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now. Paul Molitor waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
The third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Stepping into the box, Paul Molitor comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. The 1-0 home. And he fouls this one off. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Next for Milwaukee, Prince Fielder. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here it comes.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
2 out, nobody on. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Greg Vaughn. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Now the 1-1 pitch, and it's fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, Dave Whitfield, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Whitfield is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport. I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1 the count now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
To the plate now, Benito Santiago, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side in order. Padres down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
The left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball one. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Ben Ogle.
Stepping up now, Ben Ogle. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First delivery to him on the way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two. Pitch on the way. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He'll come in here at 263, 7 homers, and an even 20 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Here's the 2-1 home. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout? A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. At the plate, George Hendrick. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. And the Friars are into the hit column.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Standing in now, Mark Loretta, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Loretta, a 32-year-old veteran. He's a 9-year major league vet. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Runners off for second. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Going back is the right fielder. Still going back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Stepping in now, Matt Cato, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Weakly hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Jr.
Now at the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Adrian Gonzalez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Gonzalez, a 27-year-old. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Two and two now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 San Diego.
We're back now for the Brewers' 3rd turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. At the start of the day, they have the worst team batting average in the league, and when I talked with one member of the coaching staff, he told me there's really no good excuse or explanation for it. Even though batting average isn't the end-all be-all of offensive stats, he said there's no denying they have to figure out how to be more competitive with their at-bats. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Robin Yount, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Here comes the 0-1. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Too high. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So now to the plate, Fernando Pena, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 3 homers and 22 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts and all.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And in to hit next will be Corbin Burns. First pitch of the at-bat. And the pitch.
That's a ball. 1-1.
That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 1-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. One more look at the circus catch in left field. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go as the third baseman, Ken Kaminsky.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And now pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Full count still. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
So stepping in, Greg Vaughn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He's got it. The next 0-2. Kaminsky aboard here at first with nobody out. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he fouls this one off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at bat coming up. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Into the box, Dave Whitfield, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 pitch.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
On a line to shortstop.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher.
Now in the box, Benito Santiago. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
0-1 the count. From the stretch. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
First pitch on its way. George Hendrick is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And that's off the left field wall. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate now, Mark Loretta, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
1-1 the count. One and one. Here it is.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Two and two. Popped him up. Fielder in foul ground. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the frame. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 San Diego. Gene Segura standing in. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. In now, Paul Molitor, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
And it's fouled away. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. The pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Whitfield is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Prince Fielder. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fielder, a California-born ball player. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And that misses. 2-1. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
2 out, nobody on. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Oh, and Braun connects on one in the air to deep left field. Left fielder looking up, and that one is gone. So it's a 2-run shot for Ryan Braun, number 13 for him on the year, and the Brew Crew has cut this to a 3-2 ball game now.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you 1 pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of a game can change just like that.
And now Ben Odell. As he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on it.
Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Next to the plate for the Padres, Matt Cato. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Front door curve is taken. Strike two.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch of the at-bat.
You have to understand, as the hitter right here, pitcher on the mound wants a quick inning. Anything over the heart of the plate, probably got to pull the trigger on.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Two balls and a strike. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Standing in now, Adrian Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And the pitch. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ken Kaminsky stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up. But you're sitting in one spot. And he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. High and deep to straightaway right. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Gonzalez ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they push the lead to 4-2. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Greg Vaughn, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Chopped toward the second baseman. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the fifth, and the Friars have doubled up. They lead it 4-2. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
First pitch of the at-bat. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot for Jonathan Lucroy. 8th home run on the season for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
So now to the plate, Robin Yount, as he'll get caught reaching on a first pitch slider for strike one. Yount stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in, Fernando Pena. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it and it's 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Inside and low. 2-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
This is popped up. Kaminsky has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
The pitcher, number 39, Corbin.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Corbin Burns. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with 1 gone as he puts this one down. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Dave Whitfield. Ready with his 100th pitch of the ball game. Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
The 0-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The catcher, number 9.
Into the box now, Benito Santiago. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Not very aggressive there, as that's down the middle for strike 1. Fouled off. Now that's popped up. Fielder moving to his left. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, George Hendrick. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Ogle is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Bruce Hurst enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For the Padres, number 47, Bruce Hurst.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Gene Segura.
Not shortstop, Gene Segura.
First delivery to him on the way. Forkball's in there for strike 1. Hurst is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Paul Molitor. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Prince Fielder, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Two and one. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
That's fouled off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it, but when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your one-run lead.
Now to the plate, Ryan Braun. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. 7th inning coming up. The Padres on top, 4-3. Jim Coburn is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38, Jim Coburn.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Mark Loretta.
Mark Loretta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Here's the pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. This is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
2-2 the count. A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Tony Gwynn will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 19, Tony Gwynn.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The numbers coming in. He's at 255. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Throw gets him, 2 down. 2 outs now in the San Diego 7th, and that will bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Padres 4 and the Brewers 3. Clay Kirby gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 43, Clay Kirby.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ben Odell.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Whitfield is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Lucroy. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Yeah.
In now, Robin Yount fouled away. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses again, ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Ready with the 3-1.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
That's a big strike out there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Now pitching for San Diego.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Into the box, Fernando Vina, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2 out with the man at first. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Cecil Cooper will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Cecil Cooper.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Comes set. The 0-1. Fouled off. The 0-2. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Trouble averted there thanks to fine work from the Padre bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Padres 4 and the Brewers 3. Chase Anderson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 57, Chase Anderson.
Into the box, Adrian Gonzalez. He singled his last time up.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Standing in now, Ken Kaminsky. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. Three and 0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1. There's ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres, Greg Vaughn. First pitch coming, here it is. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
He smoked that changeup foul. That's why we're seeing the expansion of netting around baseball.
Count remains at 0-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Runners on first with one down. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
To the plate now, Dave Whitfield, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Benito Santiago would be next. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Line drive to center field. Yount is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for San Diego, and it remains a 4-3 game. Kirby Yates is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Gene Segura.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And the bells are about to toll. Trevor Hoffman is up in the Padre bullpen. Down the third baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Paul Molitor. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And he fouls this one off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball just inside. Prince Fielder will be next. 3-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, first base.
Coming to the plate now, Prince Fielder. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still down a run. It's 4-3. At the plate, Benito Santiago. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Braun on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, George Hendrick, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 5-3.
The bullpen is going to have to take care of business in the bottom half of this inning, but they're going to be able to throw a lot freer that they've got that extra run to play with. Insurance runs are always huge.
Striding into the box, Mark Loretta. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
1 out, nobody on. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. Another try at 2-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Terry Kennedy will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Kennedy.
There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. It's now 5-3 San Diego. Trevor Hoffman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 51, Trevor Hoffman.
Ryan Braun will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Braun awaiting the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
2 balls and a strike to Braun. All even now, 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Here it comes. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. Lifted the other way out to left center. Vaughn is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Now batting, Jonathan Lucroy, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Padres have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. The Friars led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Matt Cato earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Trevor Hoffman closes the door for the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Brewers, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 6 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.